I'd like to introduce you to John Sweet, who's with the LCOC. He's up here from Virginia. And John, thank you very much for coming, and tell us what you know about Lincoln-Zephyrs.
Most certainly. Thank you very much. One of the things to think about with the Lincoln-Zephyr was they, in the very beginning, it was said that the Lincoln-Zephyr meant many things to many people. And that is so very, very true. The best way to understand the Lincoln-Zephyr is this is a car of the Depression. But when the Depression started in 1929 and the economy collapsed, by the early 1930s, you had 1 in 4 Americans out of work. You had bank closings all over the place. Nobody had money. It was introduced in November of 1935 as a 36 model, became an instant hit. It was a mid-priced automobile, so it was not as high-priced as the big K-model Lincolns. So you had sales up of 20,000 automobiles for that first year. They took parts and design features from the Ford V8 and created the V12 engine, and this was known as the H Series. The H Series engine was not as big or quite as well engineered as the big K Lincolns, but it was a very good engine. So it was tested at one time by the Autocar, a British publication, at well over 80 miles an hour, and some said that you could get it up to about 90. So for the mid-1930s, that was pretty good. The name, by the way, Lincoln-Zephyr, came from the Burlington-Zephyr train that had been started in 1934. Some of you who are Boston and Maine fans may know the Flying Yankee. It's that same train. A couple of features on a 39 that make it very, very interesting. This is a car of the 1930s. Their running boards are enclosed. So you start off with 36 having running boards, but by 1938 and 39, running boards are disappearing. This is becoming a modern car. One can think of this automobile as being the bridge between the old and the new. Allowed Lincoln Motor Company to survive during the Depression. It gave people work, and it allowed people to continue so that you could actually have that post-war car. As far as the Continental is concerned, this car is an icon of the 20th century, and it's something that Lincoln used the Continental as its signature vehicle for over 60 years. So that's down at the end. And now, of course, we have the Continental back. But it all started with the Lincoln-Zephyrs.
John, thank you very much for talking about Lincoln-Zephyrs. And a big round of applause, if you can hear me, for the Lincoln Owners Club, the Lincoln-Zephyrs Owners Club, for coming to be here with us. Thank you to those people.